Hi again, and this is the last part of our vlog on the most popular neighbourhoods, so let's finish this off. So let's look at Dartmouth. Less expensive than Bedford with smaller lots and slightly more built up. The area has some great little neighbourhoods such as Colby Village, as well as those that are just off Lake Bannock. The great thing about Dartmouth is just how accessible everything is. It is very central to the highways, the lakes, the ocean and other amenities. Now you do have to know what areas you're buying into though, because there are some not so nice areas in Dartmouth and you've really got to actually make sure you look at what's going on. But it is a great choice for people who want to be that downtown Halifax flavour but without actually living in the downtown core. As well as, of course, you've got to pay that Halifax price tags. Now prices in Dartmouth start at around about the $275,000 mark. Downtown Halifax behind me. If you love the idea of being able to walk everywhere or not really requiring a vehicle, then downtown Halifax may well be your best choice, but be prepared to pay that premium for the city of living. Something decent, which is upgraded, move-in ready, is going to set you back around about $500,000 or more, and you may have to actually park on the street. And it's pretty unlikely that you're going to have much of a backyard. Houses tend to be smaller, older as well, because it's Halifax, and built pretty close to each other, within a few feet or even no separation between you and the neighbours. You can find the odd fixer-upper for definite for less than 500, but it tends to be the benchmark for anything that's actually decent, that's in a good neighbourhood and it's in the downtown core. It does tend to be fairly busy because it's the downtown core, but everything is on your doorstep and it's easily walkable. Finally, if budget is actually going to be a bit of a stretch, you can look further afield at Enfield and Elmsdale and Lance areas. You can find some pretty large country lots that are close to the 102 and Halifax Airport. Now these tend to be bedroom communities for people who are actually working at the airport or downtown or even further up in Truro, but you can get a lot more for your money. So as I mentioned at the start of these video logs, these are the most popular neighbourhoods that I'm finding for people who are moving here as well as looking to actually buy a home. However, it's truly a personal decision, and what works for one is guaranteed not to work for another person. It really does come down to what you and what your family is actually looking for a neighbourhood and what type of home you require, and we can work back from there. That's the key starting point. Now if you have your eye on a specific neighbourhood and you would like some detailed information on that neighbourhood or on the area, then just drop me a line and I'd be happy to elaborate and give you a little bit more of my insight on that. So with a glorious view of Halifax Harbour behind me, Northwest Arm, some pretty nice properties over in that area, I will sign off. And if you have any questions, as mentioned, just get in touch with us and we will be more than happy to give you information and see if we can find you that right neighbourhood, that right house.